my dear lovely little ones. Good afternoon. Tell me back. Good afternoon. Very good. So do you know who I am? My name is Najda and I am going to teach you English. Okay? Abbasid will also be there. Okay, but I am also going to take today's class. So are you ready? Who said no? You're not ready? But I am going to take my class. So get ready. Okay? So how are you? Tell me, I cannot hear you. How are you? You're fine. That's nice. So if you're fine, when I ask you how are you, tell me fine. Okay, by showing like this. Let me ask you, how are you? Fine. Very good. So now, what? I did not hear you. Someone asked me how I am. I am also fine. Thank you. So today, Miss is going to revise what Abbas sir took last class. Okay? You learned a beautiful small story, right? So today, we will once again discuss that story. Are you ready? Are you ready, my dear children? Yes. Very good students, okay? So what was our chapter's name? What was our story's name? Does anyone remember? Tell me, children, what was the name of the chapter? It was 4 ants? No. 3 elephants? No. It was of 2 ants, right? How many ants? 1 and 2. It was of 2 ants which were good friends, right? So are you ready to listen to the story once more? You all love hearing stories, right? So today, Miss will again tell you a story. Okay? We will repeat that story once more. Fine, dear children. So what was the chapter's name? 2 ants. And what can you see in the picture? What all can you see? Tell me. There are 2 ants. And one is big and the other one is small. Right? Yes. And you can see the sun. Right? And there is grass. They are in a park. Isn't it so? The ants are in the park. Right. So let us read. Okay? First ma'am will read and then I will explain. Okay? It is a fine morning. 2 ants go out of their home. They are good friends. So what is happening here? What time of a day is it? It is in the morning. Okay? This story is happening in a morning. 2 ants go out of their home. Okay? They are going outside their home. And these 2 ants are very good friends. Do you also have friends? Yes. Tell me your best friend's name. Very good, dear children. Okay. You're not able to see them, right? Don't worry. After this, all the lockdown goes, we will meet them. Fine? Now let me ask you 3 questions. Okay? Who all are there in the picture? We said in the beginning, there are ants, grass, sun, right? Yes. How many ants are there? How many? One? No. There are 2 ants. Okay? So did you answer it correct? Then give yourself a clap. Clap. Very good. Now what time of the day it was? When the story is happening, what was the day? What was the time of the day? It was morning. It was a morning. Okay? One ant is big and the other ant is small. Okay? The big ant is Ben. The small ant is Sen. They go out to play. Okay? So what is happening here? There are 2 ants, right? And one ant is big. The other ant is small. Fine? And do you have a name? Yes, right? Tell me your name. Very good. Okay. So these 2 ants also have names. Do you remember the names? Abba sir had taught you. Tell me the name of the big ant. It was? I can't hear you. The big ant's name is Ben. And what about the small ant? The small ant's name is Sen. What is it? Sen. So we have 2 ants, Ben and Sen. Okay? Ben is big ant. Sen is small ant. Fine. Yes. Now what do? They go out to play. You all like to play? Do you all go outside to play? Yes, right? We all love playing. So like this, the 2 ants went out to play. Okay? Then again, ma'am is going to ask you questions. Will you answer me? Will you? Yes, you all are very good children, right? Okay. One ant is big. What about the other ant? One ant is big and the other ant was small, right? Yes, very good. You answered correctly. Now, Miss told you the name of the ants. Tell me which was them? Which were their names? Ben and Sen, right? Now, who is Ben? Which ant? The small ant or the big ant? Ben is the big ant and Sen is the small ant. Who is the big ant? Tell me the name of the big ant. Very good. Excellent. Ben. And what about the small ant? Small ant is Sen. Yes. Now where do they go to play? Where are they going to play? Where do you go to play? Outside, right? So they also went out to play. Fine. Let us now clearly read the chapter. Unit 1, 2 ants. It is a fine morning. 2 ants go out of their homes. They are good friends. Read after ma'am says, okay? It is a fine morning. 2 ants go out of their homes. They are good friends. Now do you see, my dear friends, the big ant and the small ant? One ant is big The other ant is small. Now, which is the big ant among the two? The one who's walking in the front, right? Yes. So, one ant is big, the other ant is small. The big ant is Ben. The small ant is Sin. They go out to play. So let us read this together. First ma'am will read, then you have to. Okay? One ant is big. The other ant is small. The big ant is Ben. The small ant is Sin. They go out to play. That is it, my dear students. So, my dear students, that was a small story, a small part of the story, right? But that is enough. What did we learn? We learned about the two ants who were good friends. And the one ant was big, the other ant was small. The big ant's name was Ben. What about the small ant's name? It was Sin, right? You learn this? So, we'll ask you questions in the class, okay? In the group. Okay? So, we'll see in the next class next week. Okay? Bye. Take care, my dear children.